Welcome back to the channel. Jack the Crichton Chronicles here, and back with another trailer review, reaction review. Tonight we're going to take a look at the new Game of Thrones spin-off series, House of the Dragon. I got my boy Ned here. He's going to watch with me, Edward Stark here, and yeah. Yeah. Loved Game of Thrones up to about season 5 for the series. I haven't read the books. I had started with the series, so I wanted to go through the series first before reading. And yeah, up until about season 5. After that, it started going down hardcore for me. And yeah, so I don't know. Before getting too much into that, we'll just check this out. I'm very skeptical about anything, any kind of spin off, anything having to do with this. And yeah, let's pop this up. And let's see how this is. I think it's just a teaser, so it's not going to be too long.
Gods. Kings. Fire. And blood. Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Is that a release date yet? Just 2022. Alright, well, there's that. Close that out, and yeah. So, there's the teaser trailer for House of the Dragon. I don't know. Honestly. It's so hard to think about this and, like, not just feel that it's already tarnished from what they did with the original series. I don't know. This was one of like 5 different. There was a time when there was gonna be like 5 or 6 spin-offs and all this stuff, and then the prequels. I want to say a different prequel was canceled. I think, and but this one then was picked up. I don't know. It's like Matt Smith. I don't know many people that are in this either. Some of them look familiar, but I haven't really researched it. I kind of avoided it. I just saw that it came up this week, so I was like, well, I'll try to watch it. So I don't know. That didn't do anything as much as I like originally loved Game of Thrones, the series and stuff. Actually, the series almost turned me off from wanting to read it. So I don't want to spoil anything. Obviously, if you haven't seen it, um, do so at your own risk. But I mean, I knew people had issues with who had read it, who didn't like the adaptation for the series, but a majority of people I knew liked it up to a point. A lot of people, for whatever reason, didn't like it only in the last 2 episodes, where I was like, season 6 on was like just abysmal. Great moments in some respects, but yeah, just overall, yeah. So if you want to watch it, whatever, I don't want to give any spoilers, but it is making me really not have much interest in this. And this is obviously the trailer is like going off of like, Game of Thrones is, and you are interested and care still about it. And this is, like it says, 200 years before the events of the series and the Mad King and like all this stuff. So it'd be interesting to in that regard. I just don't know if it's the same writers. If it's the same writers from the last half of the series, original series to the, I just don't have interest. So if it was, because I don't know what, I think there is a book maybe that this is based off. If that's the case, then maybe, because it seemed to be when they were going along with the books, they were at least a little. It was better. It was good. Some people, like I said, didn't like the adaptation of it, but there was so much going on in the books. I understand cutting stuff out and changing stuff, but you got stuff like combining characters and all this stuff. Always annoying, especially if you're like a diehard fan. But I feel like there was a lot of people, a majority of people who really enjoyed it. irregardless. So I don't know. If you've read the book, I have to look. If you know that there's a book that this is specifically based off of, let me know. I mean, if that's the case, it might be a little more tight knit and be good. I don't know. Obviously, the look of it looks good. I'm just worried about the story and how it might just spiral into a complete mess. But I don't know. The trailer didn't really excite me. It was vague. It was a teaser trailer though, but still, that's what you kind of want to get. And it did, like, you know, obviously you need to know Game of Thrones, so there's kind of like hitting against it. If you haven't seen it, you're probably not going to care about this at all. And if you did like Game of Thrones and do like it, like me, you might not have any interest because of how the original series went. You don't want to get burned twice over. God, I can't even imagine if they had like all 5 or 6 spin-offs and all this weird crap that they were going to do based on it, and getting, who knows how those would turn out, and getting burned 3 or 4 or 5 times. I guess it's only twice, so, you know, fool me once kind of thing. But I don't know. I think with this, I'm going to wait and see. It didn't. I'll give this an Oh My Nuts rating of, I almost want to say 6.5. Forgive me, but I might be a bit jaded and cynical and whatever. But the trailer also didn't really do a whole lot. It was based off of, like, you had to know what the other series was almost, and I don't know, it just was like whatever. I would like to see more dragons, and I do think the Mad King and stuff, and maybe some of the actors, I know Matt Smith, I think it is, but a lot of these other actors, hopefully they're really good and they can hold it. Hopefully the writing is good. I just don't know, but this trailer didn't really excite me, so I almost went 7, but honestly, I'm gonna be harsh and it's probably ill-deserved in some ways because it's just a teaser trailer, but I will give it an on 6.5, and I'm sticking to it. And so yeah, you can comment below if you disagree. Are you excited for this series coming up? Do you think that's a little too harsh for a grade on my end? What did you think of the teaser trailer? Does it make you interested? Were you a fan of Game of Thrones? It's been a little bit while, so like spoilers, you know, I try to avoid them here in the comments. Just beware if other people are commenting. But yeah, if you like the original series, did you like all of it? Did you see it starting to slip? I always joke, like, if you thought it started getting bad at the last 2 episodes, you haven't been paying attention for like 3 seasons. But whatever. So, but did you like how they wrapped that up and the series in entirety? So are you super psyched about this? Even if you didn't like that, if you thought it downward spiral into hell and a handbasket, were you still interested in this series? He doesn't look too thrilled. I feel you, man. I feel you. One of my favorite characters. And yeah, so, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Kind of curious as to if you're excited about this series. And that says 2022, doesn't give like any kind of other info, so who knows when. And but yeah, I might wait to see obviously another trailer coming out. Maybe that will grip me a little bit more. Otherwise, I may just like sit it out until I can get some reviews, like genuine reviews, not like hype reviews and stuff, because I know they're gonna push it hardcore and make it out like it was like the best new thing since sliced bread or whatever, but not falling for it. So yeah, I'll wait for some reliable sources. But yeah, so anyhow, thanks for checking out the video. Until next time, take care.